Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing on this beautiful Friday afternoon? Today, I'm very excited to participate in the Freestyle Friday event once more. You know, last time it was a very bad tournament. So, today, of course, I'm trying to get a higher score, naturally. Yeah, no, I woke up early, doing puzzles. I think today I'm gonna perform. Regardless, first I wanted to look at some games of the Chennai Grandmasters tournament, as that had just ended and Vincent Keimer has won it, I believe as the first non-Indian. I'm not sure, but either way it's a very good achievement, of course. So yeah, let's just get into it. Yeah, of course, there's many games, and now you can see last time there were a lot of draws, but in the, a later rounds, there are gonna be more results. So let's look at some of these games. Now first, let's just look at how Vincent Keimer won the tournament. And also, I want to play a freestyle match. Sorry, meant to disturb you. How are you? Well, I'm doing fine, of course. Very energized today. I'm feeling great. And I was just doing puzzles earlier, like I said, so yeah. Now Anish doing 8 draws is indeed a little bit crazy. He always denies in these interviews, everybody's making draws, it's not only me, but he is not beating the allegations at all. But let's first look at this game of Vincent Keimer, and then after we can look at the game of Anish Giri versus Jordan van Vrees, because I also saw there was a result there. So this game opens up with d4. Yeah, just a standard opening. I'm not sure about a3 here. I think g3 should be the main move, followed by fianchettoing the bishop. And a3 just designed to prevent bishop b4 from happening. So okay. Yeah, now he goes for a double fianchetto, because obviously this bishop cannot go here. A little bit risky, but also very ambitious. So yeah, let's see how this game develops. Because at some point, Keimer is gonna have to do something smart. Because he is just playing at 2700, so I'm interested. I don't know about this a4 move. Seems a bit strange. Yeah, I mean, Engine is saying h4, which is also a bit strange. But yeah. I always wonder why everyone gives a new name to Anish, that's why. Well, what do you mean exactly? A little bit confused, but so h4 seems a little bit weird. It's a bit of a waiting move. Now a move like e3 could also be played, but it's a little bit unclear what exactly is the plan of white in this position. I'm not actually sure at all. So okay, let's just make a couple of null moves and find out actually. That's the way we learn. Okay, yeah, here apart from the fact he can play e4, let's say the computer is saying these moves. At knight e5. And he wants to go knight a4. Whoa. And then slowly put some pressure on these pawns. Which is fair, but okay, in the game we get that move a4. And we get that move bishop d6. And h5. Apparently, Keimer had to play knight b8 followed by knight to a6. Yeah, I really can't draw arrows with this mouse actually. It's a little bit too light, so anytime I try to hold it, it just doesn't work. But yeah, he had to play knight b8, get the knight to b4, and that would have been great. Anyhow, he plays that move h5, which is strange because it weakens the square. And yeah, as we just saw, white wanted to play h4, so I don't understand this move, but I mean, Keimer is the top grandmaster, so he probably knows better. Anyways, yeah, he does end up rooting that knight, of course. Yeah, and now he is just better. So this move b3 is wrong because the queen is supposed to go to b3 herself. Whoa, okay, yeah. But okay. And now slowly he's just taking the initiative. Because white really hasn't taken advantage of any of these pawns. And he slowly is going to get pushed on that king side. Brother, please make a Discord server. Now, I actually have no idea how to do that, so I might look at that after the stream. Anyhow, now it's very difficult to make a move, because basically black has all those pieces on the right squares. He's gonna play knight e4 and slowly play f6, g5, you know, he's gonna mobilize an attack. While white really can't do anything. Plays that move knight a2 and is simply countered by this rook c8, knight e4 business. Now a5. But yeah, and now you can see that in order to sort of prevent the attack, Ray Robson decides to give Keimer a passed pawn, a protected passed pawn, basically. Because eventually a4 is gonna come and then this b pawn is gonna be very good. So now black is more or less winning, and he went on to convert smoothly. So this is pretty inspiring. It's a great game. Keimer basically making no mistakes. You know, 97% accuracy. Very, very strong. I don't know, Vincent Keimer. I'm improving in this year, you will see. Bro, I'm a little bit unclear of what you're saying. Maybe you should try to word it a little bit better. It's a little bit unclear. But we could look at also at this game. Again with the black pieces. Keimer takes down another Grandmaster. Yeah, this time he plays a very great setup, which I've used as well. He plays h6, which looks innocent. You know, just preventing bishop g5. And certainly, black can play bishop c5 and follow it up with castles and get a sound position. But you could also play, after this move c3, you could play that move g5. And although it looks stupid, it's great. Yeah, because you get a lot of space on the king side, and actually there's no good way for white to get an advantage according to the modern state of theory, to my knowledge. But d4 is played. So he plays it immediately. And yeah, and now of course black cannot play g5 since white already has the center. So he's playing a little bit more slowly, but also ambitiously. Because there's gonna be some f5 break in the future maybe. You know, it's just an imbalanced position. That's actually all that I'm saying. Now I am interested how he ultimately goes on to convert this. Yeah, so he goes on for that move f5. And now the opponent falters. Somehow. By playing queen b3, it just allows f4, and now basically just gets a free King's Indian-like attack. So that's great. Now, yeah, for matches maybe after the tournament, but right now I'm really looking at these games, you know, to get some inspiration, to get the taste of victory flowing through the blood, you know. Now here, yeah, for sure this is just good for black. He gives up a piece and eventually, sooner or later, Keimer gets the win. So this was also a great game. Now, Anish had made 8 draws, but finally, the last round, against his fellow countryman, fellow Dutchman, he does end up winning. So let's look. Yeah, a variation that's mostly known to be slightly better for white in my opinion. But it's a little bit... You know, black is very active. So he gives up the bishop pair, but he gets so much activity that, in fact, most of the time these white players aren't playing queen c2 anymore. It used to be popular, but nowadays, not exactly. Now this move b4 seems also to be new, or at least I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm not too well versed, but I'm pretty sure b4 should be relatively new. Now this is pretty interesting. Yeah, and you can just see the white player immediately falters by allowing this pawn, but it's mostly so just because this position is very hard for him to play, because black is more active. It's gonna take 1-2 moves to castle, while already there's a lot of tension in that center. Now he plays bishop d2 and now gives him a pawn majority. Now also knight g5 is apparently a mistake, but yeah, I mean, what was he gonna do? If he just goes bishop e2 and castles, you know, Anish is gonna go bishop d7, knight f6, and he has great control over the light squares. And this bishop, even though the bishop pair is for white, he can't really take advantage of it if all of his pieces are boxed in. So it is a great position for black. Now he plays knight g5, we get knight f6, e4, and now just a brilliant move. e5. Yeah, so like I've been stating the entire time, lots of tension in the center. You know, black is already castled. He did that fast. He gave up that bishop, but gained time. And now you can see he is just harvesting the fruits of this fast development. So we get ed. And now, yeah, just not even taking back any pieces. He just goes for it. And apparently blunders it, which is surprising. I'm actually not sure if Anish played it completely correctly. We get ed4, yeah, castles. Yeah, okay, apparently you should just keep these pawns mobile. The engine is saying there's no reason to push these pawns, but okay. Of course, different when you're playing at the board. Yeah, no, the engine just wants to move like a5. And then, let's say, he plays king b1, you just slowly are going to get crushed along the a file. There's just not too much he can do. So after a5, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what... maybe he was looking at b takes a5. But then c3 comes, of course, boxing in the bishop. So yeah, I'm not sure what the reason is, but okay. Ends up playing this move bishop g4, and now a brilliancy by Jordan, knight takes d4. And actually somehow he ends up close to winning by playing a move knight f5. Now that's a little bit strange with this king naked on b1. Let me just look at the chat real quick. No brother, I'm saying if we play freestyle chess, that's like you can test your skill. Yeah, of course, but I'm just I'm still trying to look at these games first. You know, it's important to kind of get in the right state of mind before a game, not play too many casual matches, not to be too distracted, you know? So, anyhow, knight f5, yeah, takes, and d6. It's a bit of an engine line, to be honest. You know, I mean, if you're sitting at a board, you're looking at moves like b4 and a2. I mean, if a pawn comes to b3, you're dead, but I mean, I'm guessing here bishop c4 is the move, yes. If he gets that bishop to the b3, ultimately it's gonna be that black king that's gonna face Wrath, following moves like g4 maybe. But okay, he doesn't play it. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, he plays queen b3 instead. Still, after king a1, some advantage is of white. But yeah, we get knight f5, queen f2. Yeah, and now it doesn't work anymore, because he can just grab these pawns, and so the attack is not as strong. So that's actually... This game is so complex. There's so many dynamics going on here. And now, this is the move that loses him the game somehow. Which is interesting. Yeah, still the engine wants g4 to ask some questions. But after rook f8, still gives an advantage to black. But it's very messy, it can go either way. Now anyway. Oh, actually, Anish blunders it again. Engine is saying knight g8, trade this knight off, and just win the game. Which is pretty logical. You know, a position like this would be relatively great, or maybe take with the rook, or... Now he's even saying this. And some issues. He's gonna take on c2, of course. Yeah, so that's actually a big problem. Now I'm wondering... Yeah, this position is just so complex, it's hard to really give any meaningful annotations on the spot. But he decides to play knight d7. And now... Okay, he gives away his queen. Which is obviously not what you should be doing, but... After bishop e3, which is, of course, a very nice move. Then taking... He can take on f7 and actually the game goes on. I'd be pretty scared if I'm playing black here, but okay. Yeah, no, he does end up just losing, because if he takes this, he makes a queen. And he gets cooked. Actually, I forgot to participate, to enlist myself in the tournament, so that's pretty stupid. Wait, actually I have to do that quickly before registration closes. Boom. Close call. Close call. Anyway. Yeah, it's starting in 3 minutes. I guess we can look at one more game and it'll all be fine. Let's look at Sarin. Always playing interesting openings. You know, last time we saw he was playing moves like this. And then followed by knight c3. But this time he decides to just play a more conventional opening. Yeah, knight f3 has gotten out of fashion lately. Allowing both Ragozin defense, c5, castle, you can take. Many good options for black, but okay, we get b6. And he plays knight a4. Yeah, I mean, I guess he just doesn't want him to take on c3. That's pretty obvious. Oh, I keep misclicking. You know, there's one arrow to immediately spoil the game. And right next to my arrow to do a move. But anyway. Yeah, now it's actually already looking very good for white. So I don't know what he's doing exactly. Apparently he should be taking here. Hitting him in the center on the dark squares. Which is surprising, to say the least. You know, it's again very concrete. But the black player decides to go for a bit of a passive approach. And now you can see why there's just a lot of space. So maybe this knight a4 is actually worth trying. Because, I mean, if he gets such a great position in 5 minutes against the 2600, you should probably try it. Yeah, and I'm guessing this is more of a slow maneuvering game rather than what we just saw. Both sides are just trying to improve their pieces, and then eventually someone plays an inaccurate move, allowing someone to gain something. Now here, queen g3, bishop c1, trading the bishop. But okay. Yeah, now it's just very clear that white is just gonna, or at least has a great advantage. Maybe not that he wins, but this king is weak. This bishop is beautiful, and these pieces are looking at these two pawns. So it's a little bit strange. Now, okay, queen d4. Now, he is building a sort of fortress, but still... Yeah, there's so many weak squares. And now the breakthrough more or less happens. And then, yeah, technically it should still be holdable, but when you're playing a human game, eventually you just mess up. And it is that move, queen c7, allowing the tactics to be exploited. You can see this bishop. So he's threatening to take. And actually... oh wait, I completely misclick. No. It is just merciless now. There's just no way to survive this. Yeah, apparently bishop e6 is more or less playable, but I don't really believe it. So yeah, overall a great game by Sarin. Again. Now I think this event is gonna start basically any second, so I'm gonna turn off the chat and change the overlay, and between the rounds we can discuss things. So, I think this is the right overlay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, should start any second now. And we are live, this is looking good. Chat is turned off, yeah? Okay, great. Let's look. Yeah, I have to start by orienting. No, I'll take the center and open up this queen. I'm guessing he's gonna mirror me. Perhaps f4 then. Immediately creating an imbalance. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, so perhaps he should be playing f5 actually. Just opening up the queen. Yeah, I'm interested to see what he's gonna do now. Weakens the king a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should be taking. I guess I am. Yeah, this king feels so odd. Yeah, he's gonna block with that bishop. But yeah, he has all the pawns on the dark squares and the dark squared bishop, so that's pretty nice for me. Yeah, he's gonna come with some f5 at some point. But that's gonna give him an isolated pawn. And if he doesn't do it, I'm just going to keep developing my pieces. Slowly prepare some d4. It's looking good. Yeah, I don't know, this move might be eyeing my king. Just castles. Eyeing a bishop pair, of course. Weakens this square also. Yeah, let's play this move, hinting at some possibilities against the king. Somewhere. No, that's actually a great move, because now he's exchanged the bishop, of course. Probably should have taken it, but okay. Yeah, probably knight d4 is gonna come. Yeah, actually I have c3, so it's not an issue. Now a doubling of the pawns is gonna occur for him. If I take. I don't know, do I want to take? Yeah, I want to take. I don't want to allow him some attack. His doubling of the pawns is not too good, and he has a backwards pawn. So yeah, now I'm just gonna push g4, g5, breaking at that structure. Actually, of course, we're bundled with h4. Yeah, if he trades, I'm happy, of course. Seeing his pawn structure. Yeah, if g6, I go rook f1. So g5. Now this is probably some critical moment. h4 could be played. Could be contemplated. I don't have too much time, I'm just gonna play this. Try to put pressure on the f6 pawn. Like that. Also play c3, get knight d4 out of the way, so I don't have to think about that. Now I'm gonna reroute the knight. Also rook g1 could come, rook g2 and h4. Yeah, Yeah, my voice is not too clear today. That's the only issue. Okay. Perhaps hinting at some doubling of the rooks. Yeah, I should be trying rook g1, rook f1 when he plays g5 to paralyze this rook. Maybe some d4 with knight b3. Not sure. Does activate this rook. Yeah, first paralyze these pieces, now he's weakened this square. So we're gonna reroute that knight all the way to f5. If he allows it, of course. Probably should have been playing rook h7, now that I think about it. Okay, I'm active with my rook. Maybe. Misplayed it though. Okay, now I get in. Oh, wow. That's a little painful for a first game. Not too sharp right off the bat. Yeah, I'm not sure where. I think this was the critical moment here. I was thinking about this move h4. I wasn't too sure about this position, but yeah, perhaps if I get the rook to h6 and then put the rook on h1, I can both attack these and then I can start rerouting the knight. So that's probably pretty good. Yeah, now here. Yeah, I just misplayed it for sure. I guess knight f5 is just a mistake, kind of liberating his rook. Probably I should have been playing king b3 here. Just walking in. That actually makes way more sense. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's get the chat back, by the way. A little bit of a rough start, I'm seeing. A little bit of a rough start, definitely. Yeah, now I can look with the engine as well. So e4, yeah, f4 is good for me. This is all fine. I could have also played knight c3, but actually f takes e5 is the best move, so... Now... Oh, wow. Okay, I did not have as much time as I thought I had. The next game is already starting, so... Wait, can you guys see this? Okay, wait, boom. Playing a Grandmaster as well, of course. Life is tough. Yeah, I want to play c5 and get both these pieces active. I could have gone with d5, but I feel this gives a little bit more life to this position right off the bat. I should be watching out for 95, by the way. Which is a little bit funny. But okay, yeah, I have to control these squares from a distance. It's kind of like a Queen's Indian, if we're thinking about it. Maybe c5. We also have to think about this queen. a3 is a little bit prophylactic, I think. a little bit too prophylactic. Gonna strike in the center. Yeah, this b1 bishop's also a little bit weird. Yeah, let's just play this move, bishop d6. He is getting quite active with c3. Also not the end of the world. Also not the end of the world. Actually, if he plays this, maybe I have some other options. Bishop c6. Yeah, of course, b3 I can take and take. I'm opening up a bishop. He can get the pawn back. But yeah, I can just play bishop c6, of course, and bait b3 and then take. Because then this bishop is bad. Just drink some water. Not completely sure about anything. Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit of a creative move. I'm trying to open up my pieces. Yeah, and get queen g4 in. That's the... If he takes queen g4, knight b5, bishop a6, this is hanging. Of course, I could also play rook g8, attack g2. But yeah, I don't want to run into f3, maybe. But yeah, b4 is also hanging. So let us play queen g4. Now e3 is gonna come, maybe. Yeah, actually his king is weak on these squares. Yeah, it's a good move. For sure. Yeah, I'm eyeing some squares. Trying to, of course, put more pressure. So I can in the future attack this knight, for example. Okay, this move allows me some activity again. h4, I have queen e5. Not sure at all, maybe... Wait, this should be very good for me. Yeah, now all these squares are weak. Okay, if I go here, can he... like, checkmate me or something? Ah, he wins my queen, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this feels very risky. All my pieces are so weird. I have a feeling some knight check is good for him, but okay. Oh, he's checkmate again. Wow, it keeps happening. It's actually like the 4th time this has happened on stream, I think. It's actually a little bit surprising at this point. Okay. Yeah, of course I also have to show it here. Okay. I think it must have been good though. Yeah, of course this is checkmate, but this? Yeah, exactly. Actually I'm playing well. It's slightly better for black. Now it's good. Bishop d6, apparently not best. Ah, of course, knight d7. Allowing for h6 and g5. But yeah, it's hard to see such a backward knight move. Knight move. But okay, this. h6 actually good. Actually, the entire operation is good except queen g4. Because I should be playing knight c6. Getting another piece of the back rank. Now, okay, let's say he takes. For example... Yeah, okay, we can see just all his pieces are bad. I can go rook g8. So let's say he doesn't take. But he plays knight f5, trying to get my bishop. Then I can do this with tempo. And just queen g4 again. And apparently I'm just crushing this guy like that. Yeah, this move just allows f3. So that's a little bit poor. Again, knight c6. It wants knight c6 very badly. But I was thinking this was probably good for me. Getting these squares. But yeah, knight c5 is just a great move. Threatening this check. And yeah, this is just unfortunate. He can take on f7. Yeah, here I was right. Knight b5 is good, but... Yeah. Weaving in all sorts of checks. You know, when there's so many weird pieces, it's only sensible that white is gonna get some tactic going. Yeah, of course, I shouldn't be taking, but I had 6 seconds. It's a bit of a... It's a great panic move, actually. Yeah, no, I was not sure what to play instead at all. You know, these moves, you get hit with this, or of course, 96 actually. So, yeah, it's saying a5 to get this rook into the game. Is it. Now here, if I play like triple O, some swindle chances maybe, but it is winning for white in the end. So yeah, probably this knight d7 move is also just very great. Actually, queen h7 is one of the keys behind this move. Okay, let's say he takes. Yeah, okay, wait, this knight is trapped, of course. This, though. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting, in fact. He just wants to push all the pawns. Claiming an edge because of the weird pieces and the pawn structure. Phenomenal. Now I should really be anticipating the chat more, by the way. So again, I'm in a game, but turning it off. But okay. Okay, let's restrict this bishop. Yeah, this time I actually have to really lock in. It's not gonna be another one of those bad events. Now this gets me by knights there. Okay, let's go here. Maybe some f4 could be done. Doesn't go for it. Okay, I feel like I'm obligated to play this move because d6 is restricting this bishop, and now I can play bishop c5 maybe. Ah, he has knight d3. So maybe rook e2. Wait. Yeah, actually I have to do it after all. Now if knight g5, I can go rook e7, it seems. Now I am playing b5, if he doesn't do anything. But probably f4 is gonna come. Okay. Now I'm under a lot of pressure. I think I guard everything now. But maybe I can take a knight e6. King e7. Very shaky. Very, very shaky. Okay, doesn't go for it. Still, my pieces are very weird. Yeah, I'm looking for this move. Hoping I'm not blundering anything. So yeah, if I can get like f6, rook e6, bishop c5, I can kind of coordinate my pieces somewhat. Yeah, I am restricting his bishop now. He has no bishop c4 and bishop c5 is coming. Let's just get that move on the board. But yeah, still this position is actually quite nice. Yeah, I can't really do too much except making improvements until some mistake appears, hopefully. And not by me. A little bit of a bluff, I think he could just take on c6, but okay. Okay, I want to go king c8, knight c5, trade off this piece. Very, very tense. Also down on time. A lot. Really a lot. Okay, I'm getting active somehow. So I just don't have enough time to make it work. Ah, yes, a5. Wait, he actually blundered. But actually all my pieces are pinned, so okay, wait, I have to go here, and then I can liberate it somehow. Okay, up a pawn, but it's absolutely crazy how unclear this is. And I have no time. Ooh. Okay, I can close them off. Everywhere, actually. I have h6. Oh, no time, no time. Nah, I shouldn't pre-move. Lucky that wasn't checkmate, but okay. I did not look for 1 second. Oh no. Not looking good at all. I think I'm just getting mated again. Yeah, it's mate. It's mate. Again. This is really the worst start I could have actually hoped for a while. Okay, let's have a look. Let's collectively have a look at this game. Not good at all. Again, it must have been decent at some point. Yeah, this was very risky by me actually. I don't think. I mean e5. Yeah, here I have to play g5. I mean that says a lot about this position. Yeah, I didn't want to play d6, restricting all these pieces. Yeah, this position is just a little bit better for white, but okay, this was good. This was also good, actually. Now knight d7 also a great move. And I'm sort of taking over. g6 was an opportunity for sure. Disallowing any knight f5s. But yeah, it's just unclear how I should continue with play. But I guess just bishop a3, a4 ideas. Yeah, now he kind of takes over, but this ending was good, for sure. Yeah, rook h1 is maybe a little bit too creative, I don't know. Engine says it's decent. Yeah, I should probably also finish these games faster, because I keep getting launched into games while the chat is still on. Okay. Okay, this time actually, come on. Come on. Okay, first of all, I'm threatening bishop takes. Wait. I think I just trapped this rook. Which is a little bit funny. But yeah, I still have to convert it. Because, I mean, the first 3 games in a row, it has not gone so well. So I will laugh when this game is over. Yeah, let's do this. Guard this pawn, because if he takes this one, I can go knight b3 and rook a1, trapping the queen. Gaining attacking possibilities. Okay, naturally he takes the center. Yeah, I just want to keep this tension and keep developing. If I manage to get all my pieces off the ranks, I'm doing well. Yeah, so for example, if he starts to take this pawn, he's not really gaining anything by that. Because it's just gonna develop my pieces. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this piece immediately and take it. Of course, a bishop is very good on this board. yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh wait, the rook goes to d1 here. So okay, I have to go bishop b2 and then I'm gonna castle. Just connect the rooks, take the open file. Nothing we haven't seen before. I just have to do it fast. And not mess this position up, basically. Okay, let's push this pawn. Yeah, he's not developing. So... Okay, just takes the spawn. I did not expect that at all. It's probably gonna go... Yeah, actually I have rook f1, so queen e7. And then d4 is gonna happen and I'm gonna get my bishop out. This is the idea, and his king is very weak. Him allowing the trade of rooks actually somewhat relaxes me. Takes a little bit of pressure off my shoulders. Okay, this knight is trapped, so he's gonna go queen b4, of course. Then I just take, and I take on g7. Making sure I'm up a pawn. And an exchange. Which hopefully is enough for me to win this game. Yeah, I don't think this blunders anything. Now let's go here, bring back that queen to guard the pawn, of course. The only thing I have to do is to not play a3 also. Yeah, now I'm gonna play rook c1. Yeah, he's trying to be fancy, bait me, but okay. Just this and knight d2 should pick it up. Taking the bishop off the board, which is of course his best piece. Yeah, I'm attacking both of them. I mean, if he takes it, doesn't really do anything, I guess. I mean, he could play queen d3. But I have queen f1. Immediately changing all the pieces. So let's say queen e2, take. He is still kinda active somehow. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this pawn on e5. And this should be good. I mean, yeah, he just has no real threat, so I'm gonna push this pawn. So he's gonna take it, probably. Okay, he goes for a trade. Take, rook f1. f2. e6. Yeah, okay. He's trying to be funny. But yeah, I mean, I'm up too much material, probably. Could just go here. And now we sack the rook. When he inevitably takes on e5. And I'm up 2 pawns. But yeah, I mean, he's gonna keep the knight. He's gonna try to trick me. Of course. He's gonna hope I'm gonna blunder the rook. Or, okay, he resigns. First win of the day, which is a little bit painful, of course. Yeah, still play is kind of shaky. But yeah, okay, of course him playing d5 is a nice way to lose the game. Now, yeah, probably he should just be playing moves like knight b6. And yeah, it's just a different game, completely. Something like this could arise. You know, maybe I'll go for e4. Looks good, but okay. yeah, I think I just converted it relatively okay. I mean, just changing the pieces. Yeah, only I make it a little bit interesting with, yeah, here, maybe. I mean, I guess, yeah, I can still just play d4 and bishop e5 if he doesn't change the rooks. You know, queen g3, rook f1. So yeah, I think this just wins relatively cleanly. Yeah. Okay. Broach some water. Yeah, you're right. I am totally stressed right now. Yeah, no, but I mean, I've been doing puzzles this entire day. You know, woke up early. I'm on that grind. So then losing 3 games in a row is a bit of a punch in the face. But yeah, I'm going to go to the restroom and we'll be back. Because of course it's round 4, so that means there is a break right now. Okay. I have returned with some water, as suggested, of course. Yeah, now let's take a look at how long this break is taking. Yeah, it's still probably more than 4 minutes. I'm guessing, or actually, no, actually they're not giving exact times, but it's saying next round starting soon. So I guess I just have to turn off the chat to make sure that I don't get matched while the chat is still there and immediately lose like 20 seconds. Yeah, Magnus also playing today. That's great. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully these next round it goes a little bit smoother. Now, yeah, really no information at all on this break. Yeah, maybe I can look at some games or not. It's actually not really. Maybe I just don't know how to do it, but I don't think it's really letting me click any of these games. I'm not too technologically well versed right now. Wait, maybe I can click like this. Wait. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah. Maybe just look at this a little bit deeper, why not? Get some use out of this time. Really understanding why I shouldn't have been trading these bishops is actually kind of important. Attacking this pawn. Yeah, I guess this bishop just doesn't really do anything. And it kind of blocks his pieces, because this one also doesn't do anything, but it can just go to c2, eventually making sure that I'm not really... none of these pieces are restricted by that bishop, while this bishop is very misplaced, of course. So... yeah, now you just weaken these squares. So this is how the computer just slowly outplays black in this position. Just preventing these moves. It looks a little bit passive, but it's just not. It's just not at all. And slowly but surely he's just getting a beautiful position. Black just has no way to take advantage of the fact that I'm playing it very slowly. If I do this. Yeah, knight a3 also a very nice move, of course. Yeah, they said round starting soon. It's not quite starting soon. So, a little bit disappointed with that. Otherwise, of course, I would have kept the chat on, but it is what it is. Maybe I can look at this one as well. Yeah, because here I immediately got in trouble after playing e5, but it is the best move, according to the engine. And it suggested this move g5. Yeah, now you get some crazy engine lines. Like this. Knight d6. Like, this is not weird at all. That's a little bit strange. I guess this pawn is hanging. But yeah, it stays good for white, so I'm really not sure what the point of this, like, how you're supposed to play it with black, because, I mean, it's not by definition better for white, of course. It should never be, like, clearly better for white. That would make no sense at all. So h4, g4, h5. Perhaps this move. Yeah, okay, but now you just have bishop b7, of course. No, wait, actually, even this is still... because now you attack e5. Okay, finally that game is coming. And I don't have to chat on while I'm starting the game, actually. So let me just take this one off. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, right off the bat, he has some good pieces. Great bishops and the center. Okay, I don't think this move is good at all. Allowing me counterplay. Yeah. Now, how am I gonna follow this up is the question. I'm weakening a couple squares, but of course I am getting out my pieces. Now I could change these bishops. Let's just do that. As that is, of course, white's best piece. And then if I could get all my pawns on e5, f6, my bishop will be better and I can slowly initiate some grind. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can just go knight c3. But then, of course, my bishop reigns supreme. Yeah, moves like g5 maybe. Queen g7 on a good day. Yeah, and actually today is a good day. Like, I was doing well before this stream started, so... maybe g5 in another alternate universe, because of course he plays knight d3, trading the bishops. Yeah, let's just do this and get that knight to d4. Drawing arrows is very, very hard with this mouse. Okay, but maybe I should not play on impulse with moves like knight d4. Should be a little bit more careful. Let's just play d6, not giving him counterplay. Yeah, in this move. I want to put that knight on g6, because he's gonna strike with f4. Like he is doing right now. Actually, with knight d5, he kind of blocks out my queen. Which is not the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. Actually, I really don't want to take this knight at all, so... I'm at a bit of a crossroads here. I guess I will just play that knight to e5. And I will just take and play queen e7 and castle, actually. Okay, it does just allow me to take and get a new knight to e5. Yeah, that actually secures that taking on d5 is not such a stupid idea anymore. Okay, first of all, knight f6 check, I can just take, there is no checkmate, yeah? Yeah, okay, that's great, and then now I'm gonna take this, and now I have a good knight. He doesn't really have a bad bishop, but I do have a good knight, so... Can't have everything. And now queen e7 and castle. Now this bishop is actually very good. So I should try to play g6 and f5 and restrict it. Yeah, and a5 is of course targeted against a3, b4 moves. Yeah, now it really just looks like a Sveshnikov Sicilian. Which I've actually played many times. Excuse me. Yeah, just gonna play queen e7 like I said. Just gonna carry out that exact plan actually. Just gonna play g6, castles, and f5. Yeah, and his position is a little bit unclear. It's not really clear what he has to do. Actually, if I castle, where does my king go? That's the question. Well, of course it goes to either... Yeah, probably just... It probably goes to g8. Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. But now I have to start playing fast to not get flagged in the end games. Okay, wait, he's threatening this. And we're gonna carry out that exact plan. Okay, boom. Now I change the rooks, which is of course in my favor. Because I'm, like what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get a knight ending. Yeah, let's play this move, because now I can try to take and play rook e8. Let's do that. He's gonna go rook f1, I'm gonna play f5, g4. Does he have g4 really? Is this where we are at? I mean, I guess I can just play queen e7 actually. What am I on about? Now I have the open file. And then moves like f5 become more good. Knight e5 is there, f5 is there. Now I'm gonna go queen e2. Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't get checkmated, which does happen sometimes, if we're being real. Strategically, my position is pretty good. Yeah, let's just keep going. I mean, b4 I can take. And play that move knight a6. Actually, maybe I should take first. Taking knight a6, b5, knight c5. Do I get the a file? Probably. can also just do this. Yeah, no, I'll take, for sure. But yeah, I'm still a little bit hesitant. That's the only thing. It's hard for me to play really fast in these events. Now he has to go b5 because otherwise I have rook e1 check. So b5, where's my knight going? c5. Oh. Oh wait, I thought I could take on g2, which of course I can't. Okay, that is unfortunate to say the least. Okay, he's gonna go h4 or not. Bishop b5. No way this is happening. Okay, I just have to run now. Not too much I can do. I'm not sure if I tricked him. Yeah, bishop c6 or c4. Yeah, it's just extremely unfortunate. Yeah, okay. It keeps happening. Keep getting great positions. Every single game. This happens. Okay, let's look. Let's look. So I mean I completely outplayed this guy. Yeah, now this of course, like I said, was a bit stupid because now I can bring the knights. Like with the knights I probably don't want to be taking these knights on d5. But okay, this is good. Yeah, I mean y'all have seen it unfold. Actually, this entire sequence was good. Okay, I'm in a game, of course. I played till the end game, so I have to switch immediately. Very hard for me to switch also immediately my mindset after playing such games. But okay, yeah, let's do this. b3. I have one tempo extra, so I'm just gonna immediately open up the bishops and go for it. Okay, wait, actually that's a little bit, oh, bro, a little bit suspicious. Okay, let's go here. Okay, I'm trying to play d4, open up the queen, but I have to find the right moment to do it. First I'm just gonna open up these bishops. Knight f4, I have rook g1. Yeah, it's unclear how I'm gonna play after he plays b6. Unclear how I'm gonna progress this position. Like, I wanna play e4, but he's probably just gonna play e5. Just closing up everything. Just gonna keep mirroring me. Yeah, I think it's important in this position to castle quickly. I mean, if these moves like h5 are played, I can also go to f5. Yeah, this I can just counter with rook g1. And knight e2. Or knight f1 g3. stuff like that. Yeah, I think I must be slightly better now. Playing this move. This knight. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it can just hop like that. But yeah, I'm just finishing the development first, of all things. Makes my moves pretty easy. Opposite sides. Okay, finally. Giving me a chance. Wait. Wait, G6. I'm trying to find the right move. If I go G3, knight H3 is played. Okay, wait, now I think I can do it. Oh wait, knight H3 is still coming. Let's play this move. And then G3. Kick back that knight. Actually, maybe I should have been playing c takes b5, but... Actually, let's just play f4. Let's just immediately open up all of these files. Just play as actively as possible. In this position. Yeah, some knight is coming to d4, probably. Just a little bit tough. I can take my bishop and play d3, maybe. Also, should not get my knight trapped. But I think it's fine. Yeah, so cd4, d3. Of course, the bishops of black are a little bit strange. But I'm still a bit skeptical of my position. Because of this king. Yeah, I mean, bishop c7, rook b8 is gonna come. So now I have to find a way to attack somehow. I guess I'll put that bishop on b3. Preparing some c5. Yeah, f7 is definitely the weak point in this position. Okay, this move is active. I'll just take. I'm just trying to stay active in this mess. Push this pawn. Okay, now I guard it. That's great. Only have to get that knight to e6. No. So okay, she takes it. Let's keep pushing. Oh, okay, that's a dub. That's a W for sure. Okay. Yeah, the end actually I kind of messed up probably, because if not this move... actually d3 is not playable, of course, because of the knight. Yeah, wait, actually maybe I didn't mess up at all. No, I think it's good. This was very tense. Let's take a look at this game and see if I was playing it... Okay, wait, what happens to... Oh, sorry, it's the wrong overlay. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is of course very good. Yeah, okay, apparently knight f4 is good. Wait, that means it's just gonna transpose. Okay, the engine actually prefers black here, which is interesting. Yeah, it just wants g6, restricting pieces. Yeah, okay, apparently queen d7 is good for the black player, but this other queen e8 not. Knight takes d5, nah. Okay, wait, let's have a look. So this. Yeah, I was actually also looking at this. Yeah, it opens up the pieces a lot. Engine says g6 to prevent any checks. And screaming zeros. Just very... Yeah, finally, exactly. But yeah, I mean, definitely knight takes d5 could have been tried here. No, but d5 is actually good. But also, like I was saying, I was thinking about these types of moves. You know, this king is bad and queen d8, bishop a5. I was very scared of this because my attack is actually not coming too fast. So I'm actually pretty lucky. I mean, e takes f4 being played is of course shocking. Just letting me take this. And yeah, this was just pretty good play. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was good. Oh wait, of course, also didn't I just have knight e6 here? I think I was just yapping about getting my knight to e6, about knight e4, c5, e6. Well, I can just do it here. That's a little bit funny, but yeah, okay, of course it doesn't really matter too much. So, yeah, then how should I have been playing this position? That's actually the only thing that really matters. h4, yeah, I thought h5. I just didn't know. Did it just say triple O? Wait, you can triple O while the bishops are here. I didn't even see that. Can you get 4 points? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm at 2 right now, so... I mean, we can still sort of salvage this. But I mean, it's just a rough day. It's a very rough day. Oh, I have to go fast. Wait. Okay, boom. No, wait. Actually, let's just not play a KG setup this time. Let's just play a good move. You know? I'm done playing the G4s, the weird stuff. I'm just gonna take the center. Yeah. Then play G3. Keep it simple, you know. Couple of options. It's really betting me to play G4, actually. No, but it just looks too good. I'm sorry, guys. I have to do it. It looks too good. Yeah, it opens up that bishop. Giving me attacking chances, gets out a rook. Okay, this is a great move by my opponent. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a little bit too slow, because of course I don't have to take. I can just keep these pieces like this, and just keep developing. And I have more space. So, I think that will count when I'm gonna get my London bishop activated. Something I regret to inform you guys about, but... Now, also queen b3 ideas. Actually, why not? Just threaten a checkmate in one. Yeah, no, of course, if he plays d5, it just keeps weakening all these squares, so... d5... I can just, yeah, I just go bishop d2. It's easy enough. Yeah, that's just the same story. Just weakens a lot of this... I mean, what is this bishop on e8? What is he cooking? He's doing absolutely nothing. So, okay, yeah, of course. I want to follow it up with knight c5. Wait. This actually looks like I should be able to win somehow. 2 pawns are hanging. Oh, wait, no, that's guarded by the knight on f8. Yeah, okay, wait, so he has queen b6, so let's just push a4. If he pushes a5, I can go knight c5 and bishop f4. If not, I push my pawn to a5. Very promising, actually. I mean, probably winning, but I don't want to jinx it, you know? Yeah, so I guess knight e7 is coming to prevent knight c5. Bishop f4, king c8. He can put up some resistance for sure. It's actually not that easy at all. I mean, he does have to find that move though. That's the only thing, but... Okay. This feels like a big mistake. So many good options. No, let's just play a5 first. But, I mean, maybe I should just try to trade these bishops off. And, get a good knight. But I also don't want to trade too many pieces. And this bishop is bad anyways. So maybe not, actually. Okay, wait. Okay, he can guard by queen c8, but that's checkmate, so... He can't even guard this pawn, right? Like, I was thinking about... King c8, yeah, and then he'd have rook a7, but... But now... I guess rook b8 is coming. But wait, even I can take, he has to take with the queen. Which is horrible. Actually, I probably shouldn't have taken it in the first place, but... I probably shouldn't be taking that exchange. I should just be leaving these pieces on the board, because... Admittedly, my position is a little bit strange, but... Like, of course it's winning, but... It's gonna get... You know, a little bit weird, maybe. If he manages to get his pieces off the back rank. I guess he's going e5. Okay, I want to play f4. If he allows that, I'm good. Okay, so he plays e5, of course. Naturally. Yeah, so how about I just do it anyway? He can't take because b7 is hanging. And now the position's closed. Which means I'm winning, basically. Just gonna get my knight to c5 now. This, queen d2, wait, queen c1. Yeah. Wait, he's actually just trying to take on a5, of course. Yeah, I should just be rerouting all my pieces to attack. Wait, actually my knight is trapped somehow. There's no way. There's absolutely no way this is happening. Okay, I'll just open up this file. Risking it all. Yeah, actually that was stupid. It was very stupid. Should not have opened up that file. Oh my god. HX is coming, guys. Okay, wait. Wait, I think he messed up. Wait, he has a pawn. He has a pawn on E2. Wait, I'm just getting checkmated. Oh, no way. No way. No shot. No shot. Oh my days. Oh my days. This is unbelievable. This is actually this might actually end up being worse than last time. This actually might end up being worse somehow. That is crazy. A little bit unbelievable. Like I'll be playing well this entire game, and then just do something stupid. Just do something stupid. Okay, yeah, of course we all know this is winning. Ah, okay, wait. This is a good maneuver to immediately pick up the game. Just don't even. But I mean, I should just be doing this, and then here I have knight takes a6 also. Yeah, and this is so taking this exchange. If I don't play rook a4, it's kind of stupid, but still this is winning. The real problem was that I allowed him to take this pawn, and then took this. Okay, here I should be taking here. This is just good for me, apparently. Apparently, it's just good for me. But actually, the struggle for 4 points is actually pretty real at this point. It's actually pretty real. The struggle for less than half the games. That's actually crazy. But I mean, this. I mean. Yeah, I guess at the core of the position it's just good, but so this. Very interesting. Okay. Another game. Yeah, actually, I think I'm just gonna mirror him for now. And now I'm gonna get out my knights. I can try to follow up with d5. This is pinned. I mean, I think I'm looking at a good position for black, but I mean, I'm guessing he has to go for bishop c5 to a3. But he does not. Wait, I think. Oh my god, my mouse has ran out of battery. That is. Or no, wait, no, it's back. Okay. Okay. Wait, this. Like e4, knight c5, e6. Business. Okay, yeah, I just have to play it. It's where we're at. I just have to do this. It's not even bad. Just overthinking it. Completely overthinking it. Oh my god, wait, if I castle he has 97, checkmate. But I also don't want to allow his knight to a6. That's a real problem. So I guess I'll just play a5 and then b6. Actually not looking that bad, no. Yeah, let's just do this. Getting my rook to e4 is pretty good. I have a good bishop. Yeah, and obviously next move I'm trying to castle. Let's just get on with it. Not think about it too long. Oh, what is it? What is this move? Again, sneaking in some passed pawn gives me a little bit of trauma, but I mean, I am very, very active, and this king is pretty weak. I guess I'll just do this. He has to trade. Actually, do I even want to take letting him get back the queen into the game? Wait, maybe I messed up. Queen c... Wait, queen c4, b3, queen a6. No, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing here? But actually queen e6 is decent. Yeah, this is decent. So now I still get active. And I don't allow his pieces to get liberated. But yeah, I thought his king on d2 must be weak, but actually I'm just not right. I'm wrong. Okay, takes and fades. Check. Move. Okay, wait, this should be good. Theoretically, it's good. Yeah, again. Now he's gonna push that h-pawn. I guess this is my only way to counterplay. Yeah, let's move. Oh, I have no time. Holy shit. Ah, it's checkmate. This game. He doesn't play it, making it even worse, somehow. I didn't think that would be possible. Now I'm also getting flagged. Yeah, oh. Oh no. Oh no. I think it was like around here. Him walking up the king is actually just right. No way for me to take advantage of his king, but queen e6 is best. Queen e6 was best, but let me just look at this position and think what Yeah, okay, I should have been playing this move Rookie 1. Yeah. And this is just very good for white. Surprisingly. Or not surprisingly, depends on who you ask, but oh. Apparently my stream is lagging a lot. I don't know what exactly why this is happening. Reminds me of our game. Yeah, outside past pawns. But is the stream still sort of watchable, or am I like lagging on an insane level? Because I actually don't know. And it's giving me some notification that I am lagging. So yeah. But okay. This was fine-ish. Okay, b6. You can allow the knight to come because you can triple O in this position, which is again, I keep forgetting the rook goes to d8, and now you just win. So actually, this move b6 probably just wins me the game, because I mean he has to take here, but now it's just a way better version of what we already had. No lag. Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. No, points-wise, it's going terrible. I mean, I'm getting... Like, the positions that I'm getting are good. I'm playing pretty okay. But then when the 6 seconds happens, I'm just completely done. But yeah, rookie 1. You can take there. This pieces remain stuck. Yeah, this is just liberating for him. Now, this is also the reason I shouldn't have been playing Rookie 2 in the first place. But yeah, I mean, I just thought that king must be weak, but it's just Rook F8. And now, actually, this was C5. Like, I was contemplating just playing Queen D6 here. Oh. Like this. Playing C5, but... But I mean, I thought, like, okay, this king is weak, but Queen E1 is gonna come. Liberating that piece finally. Just really poor. Really, really poor. Okay, see Magnus game. Because we all want to look at Magnus games. Each day, every day. So. Yeah, I mean, it is true. Anytime I see Magnus playing, every time I see Magnus playing, he does always go for the KG setups. He never just plays like D4 or something. He always plays like B4, F4, stuff like this. Ooh, knight C6. That is a cold shower for sure. And then also A6. This is why this guy's the goat. Following it up with A6. Yeah, okay, and this he just converts. Okay. Yeah, we could just quickly adore that. Oh, actually it's round 8. It is round 8. That means there is a break. As always. Yes. Yes, just move forward, you're right. You're absolutely right. The only thing we can do is to come back from this stronger. Learn from the mistakes, you're right. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna stream the late event, I might have to... I might have to seriously, like, look at some of these games. Yeah, okay, of course, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. And then after the break, maybe I can win 3 times in a row, and it will be acceptable. How many games left? There are 3 games left. Yes. So the maximum score is 5 at this point. It is 5 at this point, yeah. Yeah. A little bit rough. Okay, the games are starting. Oh wait, actually it keeps saying that, so I might as well just. Yeah, I mean they're just not really saying when it's gonna end, so I'll just keep the chat on. I don't care. It's fine. See, just some other Magnus game. Why not? This is an interesting approach, playing e6. Now he's trying to sack this pawn. Wait, what is he trying to do? Oh yeah, of course. So this. The difference between the moves bishop e7 and bishop c6 is minus 1.5. Why? How? What? That is my only response. He just gives him no chance, actually. That is pretty admirable. Still no knowledge on this break. But I'm guessing in about like 2 minutes at this point. Yeah, I'm guessing like 2 minutes it should start, probably. Actually, Magnus and Hikaru are both on 7 out of 8. And the only players to have that score. So that means, after my game, we can actually look at a great game. And then we can see some, hopefully, great analysis. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the chat, as the round is starting soon. So just checking, yeah, it looks good. Yeah, really just no info at all. Which is a little bit annoying. Let's check. Are there more games here that are worth looking at? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, that means the round is starting. Okay. Again, the black pieces. Already 10 seconds spent. This is my issue. Time usage is not on it today. But yeah, okay, I'm just trying to get out this knight. Probably play b6 or b5, but I'm just trying to stay a little bit more flexible this time. I mean, actually now I attack his queen, so he has to put a knight in front of the... Puts a pawn. I'm actually guessing I'm already better at this point. Probably slightly better. Gonna play e6, bishop e7, trade off the bishop. I mean, why would he play f3, sort of boxing in all those pieces? Yeah, I'm just gonna play really fast in the middle game this time. I'm not trying to get flagged anymore. It's the worst chess experience I've ever had. So I might as well just go a little bit faster. Okay, this weakens these squares a lot. Bishop a3 is gonna come. Not looking bad at all. Actually, knight d5. Attacking the bishop, knight e3. Oh, boom. And now actually also g5 is gonna come. Attacking that rook. Okay, so c3. and I'm just gonna take. I'm not. The reason I'm keeping the bishop is because his rook is sort of trapped, so I see no reason to immediately take it. You know, because now since c3 comes, I can take it with the queen. But if the king would be on b2, it would be guarded, of course. Actually, for good measure, g4. No, I shouldn't stretch it. I shouldn't stretch it. I should just be taking this, and then playing knight a4 or knight takes d1. I think this is game. I think this is game. Feels good to be back. Bang. Okay, we got a quick game, finally. We got a quick, good, strong game. No issues. No nothing. Just analyze this game in peace. And we can look at the Hikaru Magnus game. We got everything we wanted. Actually, you know, maybe life isn't so bad after all. You know, maybe we should just be grateful. That's all. Yeah, exactly. After g3, black is better after b6 because he has to put the knight in front of the pawn. So I was actually right on this. This was a good KG setup, playing f5. Way more flexible. Yeah, h5 he doesn't agree with. He just wants to allow g4, which is fair. You mean probably just bishop b7. You know, and moves like c5. I mean, game goes on. Game goes on. Now d3 just loses on the spot. Yeah, I should just be playing e3, trying to get his bishop into the game, which is of course a lot more solid. Now playing d3, it loses to knight g4. Because if he takes, I can take this, and if he takes, I can check and take here. For a second I thought it was actually taking here and playing this, but he can just allow the queen to be made, making this even better because he can take here. This is some peak chess right here. But okay. Anyhow, bishop b7 is good. Bishop c3 loses on the spot. He should be playing c4. And then after knight g4, I'm winning. So we can just take that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this was easy enough. Okay, let's just go to the Magnus Hikaru game if I can actually get it on the board, because... Wait, what? Hikaru got paired against Bortnik, apparently. Even though, like, I guess there was some uneven points, making them unable to play. Okay, that's actually unfortunate. So there's no Hikaru Magnus game at all, even though it was very likely from the pairings. Now this guy plays b4 instead of b3. Yeah, I mean, it's actually just good for Hikaru, right off the bat. Yeah, I mean, it still feels good. Like, the engine can say what it wants, but from a human perspective, once you have such a backwards pawn, you have to be very accurate. Very, very accurate, very active, very precise to actually get the 0.3 out of here. Most of the time it's going to be good for black. As it is right here. It does seem like Hikaru is winning. Did you notice every time you lose 2 games, you win a game? No, I actually did not notice that. I didn't notice that, but that would mean that I wouldn't make it now. But I do actually plan on winning the next game, if you don't mind. That is the plan for sure. Okay, yeah, Hikaru is just doing Hikaru things. So let's see the Magnus game. Magnus did open with b6. He didn't play f5. That actually surprises me. He goes for h5. But there's no knight that's gonna come to g3, so why would he play like this? Isn't that a little bit strange? It's strange to me. It's strange to me, at least. That's all. No, it's fun how all these games end up so weird. Yeah, okay, it's just pretty good for white actually. No. Who's this player? Ah, Narayanan. Okay. But yeah, I mean it's just a good position until he takes this. Yeah, he shouldn't be releasing the tension probably, but okay. Let's fast forward. And now Magnus is better. Like usual. As usual, actually. Wait, he blundered something for a second here. I actually want to know, what did he blunder here? Where does the rook... Like this rook, one of these rooks is gonna come off the board here. Because it's -4. So... Magnus didn't see it. No, and this guy also didn't see it, so... I am very curious. I am very curious. Yeah, I'm actually just not seeing it, actually. Is it this move? It is. Okay, now let's say he plays this move. Making my life a little bit easier by putting it on the board, of course, but okay. How do we continue this? That is pretty easy. So let's say he goes to e2 instead. What? Okay, Magnus wins, but wait. Now we are at the wrong moment of the game. Like I was looking at this one moment, but now it's gone. But yeah, okay, he wins. He wins. Of course he does. Okay, the next round is starting soon. Your mic volume is going up and down. Oh, that might mean that I'm speaking a little bit inconsistently. Wait. Actually, I should probably move this a bit. As such. Okay, now it should sound pretty consistent. Is that right? Oh, wait, actually, remove Proctor. Uh-oh. Okay. Anyhow. My game has started, so... Okay. What would Magnus play here? That's the question. What would Magnus play here? I think he just would open up this bishop. Now if he takes, I'm gonna go knight f3. And then I take, of course. And now, I think... wait, actually, maybe I'm overdoing it now. Let's just see. Let's just see. I want to push this pawn. This knight, of course, is garbage. But I just want to push that pawn. Yeah, let's do this. Get that knight out. No, I don't know why I did this. This knight is so bad. But I do have h5. Okay, of course I'm just trying to get my h5 through. And yeah, I can castle like this. We saw that in the last game, so that's great. because that means I'm gonna be able to play d4. But I should try to get this knight in the game. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Okay, wait. Is he just gonna allow it? Really? Because now I can get my knight to g3. That's sort of the point. You know, I can keep pushing if I want. And now I'm gonna castle and play d4. No. I mean, he has to play knight c6. Or not. Or not. Yeah, I'm spending too much time. I'm just gonna play this move. Which is probably not a good move, but okay. Whoa. Wake up. Wake up. Okay. I'll just castle. And play knight e4 and then e3. Then it's actually not too bad. Maybe I move out this knight and play... Yeah, wait, these squares are a little bit suspicious. But, like, he's gonna castle. And then he's gonna start pushing his pawns. And I have to do something about it, basically. That's where we're at right now. His bishops are very good. My bishops are kind of trash. Now if he castles... Okay, he checks me. Which is... I mean, it's fine. Just go knight e2. I mean, I was gonna play e3 anyway, so... I don't understand this, really. Pretty happy to see e3 on the board. Happy is an overstatement, actually. I'm pretty relieved to see it on the board. Just keeping it real. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm getting pretty active now. He's playing g takes. That's smart. That's very clever. Let's take here, open up. Oh, wait. I'm allowing some bishop f4 to come, of course, now. I want to play knight f5 stuff, but it's too vague. First I have to get this king to safety. I should just be playing bishop b2, king b1, bishop c1. Let's take this pawn. So that's what I'm gonna do. Do I want to trade? Actually, I just want to play knight e2. This bishop has nowhere to go. Except home. And then I'm gonna go bishop c1 and now I attack this pawn. So he misplayed it slightly, but he's still better, make no mistake. But he made it a little bit more difficult for himself. Now I'm just gonna hop back to e4. Like, I don't care. I don't care at all. He's gonna do this. I actually think f4 is good now. Yeah, he's being a little bit weird here. With his moves, of course. Now my bishops are really trash though. I should not have been changing the knights. Also, I should have been playing rook g1 actually. Let's do this and then I try to trade the light square bishop. But like, oh, if he goes king b7 and a4, I'm basically cooked. But he's not fast enough now that he's given me this time. If he doesn't change, okay, he changes. He does change, yeah. Let's just open up. Why not? Let's just go. Make it more messy. High risk, high reward type things. I mean, I have bishop b2, so I'm not really getting checkmated at all. Oh no. Oh no, wait, that's not good. Guys, this is not good. Oh no. Okay, wait, I can still guard. Oh, bishop f4. No time. And also no position. I'm just losing, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm losing. He does actually have to go for the win, but... Yeah, no check on the d file. There's nothing. There's really nothing here. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my days. Oh my days. This is... Oh my days. Okay. So there is still... There is luck on my side. My luck... I have luck. This was good. Okay, now... I mean, if he just if he just takes with like a check, it's literally made on the board. If he just takes this, but he takes here and knocking queen, a checkmate, which is stupid, of course. But yeah, actually I was doing well. This was good by me, but I forgot that this b3 pawn was hanging. Oh, W swindle, exactly. But I am just getting launched into a new game immediately, so no time to yap about it, unfortunately. Okay, let's just attack this pawn, because why not? This position looks okay-ish, I guess. Like, my king is weak, though. Oh wait, that means that his king is, of course, also weak. Bro, this is the second time it's happened that I'm just getting some bishop in. Okay. But yeah, we all know what happened last time. We all do. So I'm not getting cocky at all. He's actually got some play. But okay, I'm gonna go rook d1 and d4. No, he's gonna play bishop p7. He's sneaky. But I'm gonna castle. So that's good. And then yeah, I mean it just looks pretty fine. I just don't see the immediate win in this position, because I know it's there. I feel it, but I don't know. No, it's too much. Just trying to get my knight to b5. But yeah, I mean he can cover the square, so it's a little bit murky. It's murky. Like it's not as good as had it in the first place, because he's got a pawn, you know, he's gonna get all these active pieces. My rooks aren't really like doing anything, so I think I'm just gonna put my knight on b5 and just keep the bishop there for the entire game. I'm just not gonna take it, even. Okay, this is not frightening because I cover it. Now we're gonna do this. Yeah, I really have to not blunder this. But and then play d4. Yeah, very funny. Or actually he's gonna go g5 now. Oh wait, I might have made it way more complicated now. Wait, take. And then queen f3. Wait, but then I'm liberating this rook a little bit. Okay, he doesn't do it, luckily. Now I think... I have a couple of options, actually. Well, let's just play this move. I'm trying to take. I forgot that was a legal move. that is the current state of affairs. I forgot he could castle. But it's still good, because what are these guys doing? I'm just gonna castle. This is very weak, these pawns. Yeah, I really should be. I should be castling at one of these moves, but he's not really giving me any time. It's getting a little bit annoying now. Wait, what? Did I move this rook? Oh, it's going to d1, so I can't castle yet. Okay, let's go here. Now I threaten to take, and then I castle. Yippee. And then... I mean, I want to get the queen involved, but c4 is a little bit risky. Actually, I shouldn't be allowing a4. So let's just play it myself. Now I play c4, of course. Of course. I think I can take back. Think again, knight f4. Ooh. That means I'm going to have to be creative here. What am I doing? My time. Oh wait, no way. Yeah, no, I just have to resign this actually. Oh, like a second time in a row is crazy. Wait, I have to. My second Proctor device actually just died. I forgot to plug it in. Has no battery. So I have to charge it up real quick. But I mean, oh my days. Where has my camera gone? Oh no. That is bad. I think my phone might have overheated. And that is why you guys are not seeing me. But it is not the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I think I can fix this. Wait. Actually, let's also just... I can turn this on real quick. I don't know how long this lasted. Wait. I have to be really quickly. Well, real quick, getting my camera back. Slight issues. Anyways. Okay, now this one also has to turn on quick. Yeah, a little bit scuffed. But what is this? This game. Yeah, actually after knight f4 already, it's just not even winning anymore. That's how fast it went. I should have been really careful, like this. But yeah, of course, it was still good. But this is just... It's just bad at this point. Just messed up somehow. It's actually kind of surprising. Like, not exactly surprising, but it is a little bit surprising. That's all I'm saying. Ah, now you can take on d4. Tournament's actually over also, oh, yeah. That is true. That is true. Okay. Okay. Very unfortunate, actually. Not exactly unfortunate, just very bad, actually. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, yeah, Magnus first, Hikaru second. Kind of classic. Now, I think I might have to come back for the late version. Wait. I'm just gonna check when that starts. When is Freestyle Friday? Oh, Freestyle Friday does not have a late version, it seems. It seems. Wait. Yes, if you look at early. Freestyle Friday actually only has one variant. I think... No, but I mean 4 points is... It's not exactly rock bottom, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's actually it's a little bit too close. Yeah, no, I just suck at 3+1, but the thing is actually, like, before I started streaming, I was doing very well in Freestyle Friday, so I'm a little bit shocked that I just kind of mess up at these moments. These time trouble moments. Yeah, it's a little bit shocking to me. Because, I mean, it's not exactly like we're playing the most sort of... Here, if we just look at this, it's not exactly like, you know, here, that move 92 is the most difficult to spot. That's not really the case. Do you want to play? Well, I'm not sure. I think there's just no second Freestyle Friday. So if I'm correct, then I guess I might as well just play you. Yeah, because Because then there's nothing really to rest for. I mean, yeah, this is the one in 1 week. It also doesn't say early Freestyle Friday, just says Freestyle Friday, so... Like, I think I am just... I think I just had it wrong in my head. I think this was just this tournament, so... Yeah, let's play, sure. Let's play. I think, yeah, what was your username again? What was your username? Then I can send you an invite. But actually, maybe I can see it as well. I think. Oh, of course. Now Proctor is also being annoying. Yeah, okay, so I just have to set up a web browser real quick. That's the only thing. Just have to set up the web browser. Are you sure? Yes, of course. Why wouldn't I be sure? Sure as ever. Just have to... I don't know if I already have an overlay with... Is this the right one? Yeah. You don't want to take some... I mean... There's no late event, so... I mean, like there's no real reason. I just have to fix my my overlay real quick, that's all. That's all. Boop. Oh, that's a little bit too big. Okay, this looks sort of okay. Maybe like this. Then, yeah, I'll just leave the black bar. Who cares? I sent you a challenge. Okay. I just refreshed the page. Oh yeah, I can see. Okay, let's go. By the way, is the music actually good? Like, I don't mean quality-wise, but I mean volume-wise. Is it actually good? Because I have no clue. Because I can't hear it through my headphones. It's not loud enough. But no, bro. I'm a little bit disappointed in you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Bishop f4. How am I gonna get this interesting? Now I might as well just go for this setup. Just try to create an imbalance, you know, just like that. So of course d5 equalizes, always, but this keeps it a little bit more interesting, more entertaining. You don't hear it. Okay, yeah, that that makes sense. Can you hear it now? Freestyle or normal games, I will play anyone in any format. I don't care, it's fine. Just whatever you want to play. Knight X, yeah. Yeah, 3+2 is better. Definitely. My position is not, though. No, there's still you guys can't hear it, I think. That is bad. Wait. Actually, I should probably fix this in between games. Yeah, I don't know about this endgame actually. If this is good for me, bad for me, in between. I guess now that I have the bishop pair, it must be pretty decent play. Oh yeah, he does have knight a3. This. But okay, I can take this. Wait. This, maybe rook d8. No. No, rook d8. Okay, let's just play this move, and then something like that. Maybe knight d5. Let's do this. Maybe just this. And this knight is a little bit awkward. Probably this is the best move. After which this square is a little bit goofy, but I can play this move. Basically countering it. Yeah, I don't know if you can, like, he can put some pressure like that, maybe. So maybe I should play queen e7. And then I should be pushing these pawns. And I should try to checkmate him. Wait, 96. Oh wait, 96. Wait. Okay, wait. It's no issue. I can just do this. It's no issue. No issue at all. Yeah, this is my plan. Just okay. The drawing of arrows with this mouse is maybe the hardest task I've had all day. Wait. So this. Anyway. Oh, it stays hard, but I think by now the plan should be clear, that I'm trying to get my queen in. Change of plans. I'm just going back. Yeah, no, he kind of forced my hand a little bit. When I get that bishop to d3, I'll be very happy. Ecstatic. It's a fabulous bishop. Beautiful. Wait, this move of course hangs that. Might as well go here. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a checkmating attack. It's that simple. Now he has to play this move, I think. Cause this. Okay, this king is still weak. Okay. How do I continue this attack? I'll start off by bringing that knight, for sure. Then what? I can just attack this, actually. Yeah, now I have to go back, then this, and I take on f2, and then I win, I think. I think I win just like this. So you start off this. Yeah, now I can take. This hanging. Boom. Okay, finally a win. Now, the music is just non-existent right now. Also, I have to try to do this. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's go again. Let's get another game. Am I gonna use his own spells against him? Perhaps. Are we doing it? No, of course not. Oh, wait, no, I mouse slipped. I swear I wasn't trying to do it. I actually mouse slipped. But I deserve it. I deserve it for sure. You know, this day is so bad that now I'm playing in London. That's the level I've reached. It's actually pretty dramatic. Ooh. But actually, I do like my position. That's the worst part. It's actually not looking too bad. No, bishop h6, h5. This king is kind of weak. I have f3, g4. Actually, maybe this is interesting. This. Yeah, or maybe not. I'm taking too much moves into consideration for a blitz game. I think that's just a problem. I'm trying to make it creative and fun, but it's just a blitz game. I should just be playing on intuition. Just going with the flow. Yeah, I think I'm just taking over the initiative. Slash winning. I mean, this move exists. But actually, wait, I can play f3 anyway. I don't have to take. So then maybe he has to go back. This. Actually, maybe he has to go back. He has to go back with his bishop to that square. Because now I do it anyway. No liberation for him. So okay, he has to go there. Or wait, actually, his knight is just trapped now, of course. It's just a win. It's actually not in doubt. Not in doubt at all. It's just a win. Now I have to in OBS fix this. I want to check one thing. So let's say I go to this tab. Do you guys not see this tab? Yeah, why does that happen? I just want you guys to see chess.com. Not all these tabs. Yeah. Yeah, Anj, are we playing games now, or am I gonna continue to play this individual? You can let me know. Last one, for sure. Yeah, let's just play this move. And attack the center from a distance. Like Jan Timman did against Karpov. Yeah. Real legends know that reference. Now this is looking fine. You know, I'm playing it actively. I'm getting good pressure. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Right off the bat, actually. Maybe I'm just better at classical. I don't know, I still have the illusion in my head that I'm good at freestyle, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, it's just a King's Indian now, but I'm up like a million tempi. So I'm not complaining at all. I'm just playing this move. Followed by the classic pawn storm, you know, h5, g4. Actually, his pawn is also already on h3, meaning he's gonna have to go h4. Then I go g3, and then I can take on h4. Yeah, I could just stop this. Now he has to sort of waste all these moves. And even then, after a3, I have a4, so he also has to play b3. And I am like pretty fast. Yeah, now I fix his pawns. So there's no real entry. And now g4 is coming. So bishop d7. You know, the queen is swinging over. Should be very promising. Yeah, generally against this move, by the way, you shouldn't be playing bishop f4. Or you should combine it with like knight c3. You know, you know, all the way back here. Then it's kind of okay. Yeah, now I'm just doing very well. That's the plan. Maybe this is the way to go. Yeah, why not? Why not just do this? Let's get this piece into the game. Yeah, now it's just winning. I think. I mean, I'm just getting in. No real resistance. Okay, now if he takes, it's checkmate. If he doesn't take, I take, and I take his bishop. So that seems like it's a game, more or less. Yeah, just this. Maar Ange, wil je hierna spelen? Dat is de vraag. Yeah, no, I don't see any defense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, last one, but it's not the last one. Is goed. Oké, dan na deze. Yeah, let's just get the center again. Yeah, I think in Title Tuesday I had this exact this game. Well, let's go like this. Keep it active. Actually not sure about this move. If that's a good move. I mean, I could take. You can check this, so take. Seems like I'm just winning a pawn. Follow it up like this. If he wins the e5 pawn, I still have a pawn majority, so I'm not really concerned. Yeah, actually this seems like it's winning for me. Well, especially now. When the king is so weak. But in general, when you have the pawn majority, Even though he has an extra center pawn, it's not good enough. Because I have a lot of space like that. Okay, I'm just trying to weave in some checkmate on this king. So yeah, this, yes, e5. So queen c7. Yeah, maybe just rook d1. Okay, wait, I think I made now. So, like that. Oh, like that. On c7 is where it's gonna happen. Yes, that is checkmate. I mean, it was checkmate, but okay, whatever. I just accept that I pre-moved too fast. So this, yes. I mean, this bishop's hanging. If I go bishop g3, take this. I mean, that king, that must be his downfall. I think this is just good enough. Just this. Followed by bishop h4 check. And knight e5. I mean, it must be. A king on f6. It's a little bit funny. Yeah, there's knight f3. And bishop h4, and then when king g6 happens, I'm gonna check him here. And then f7 is gonna fall. And that's his downfall, basically. Yeah. I mean, there's check on e5. If he guards, I can check. Maybe you should play this move, actually. Now if I check, he has this. And if I don't check... Ah, wait, actually, maybe knight e5, but bishop e7. Okay, just goes for it. So wait, check here, take. G6. Actually, maybe he's just taking that bishop. Maybe he is just taking that bishop, actually. Which is a little bit... not exactly strange, but unexpected. Now if I go here, he goes rook d8, take... Yeah, he has no perpetual. So first I want to disconnect this. And attack this. If he goes to e7, I can check and pick up the bishop. And then I want to keep going with my assault on the king. And especially when the bishop is on b6, it's going to be better. Because it doesn't cover any of these squares. So now knight e5, I attack f7, rook f8. Doesn't quite cut it. Now this check, this king h5, take, king takes h4. I mean, it must be made. Like g3 is made, so he has to go g6, and then I go queen f6, h6, and g4 check. Yeah, this ends in a checkmate, I think. Wait, pre-moving knight e5 is risky if you can go g5. So yeah, this king g7, it should all be good for me. a different square. I could take and take. I don't know if there's a checkmate. Like if I go here, f6, take, bishop g6. You know, knight f7 is checkmate, so yeah, I'll just play this move, threatening mate. Bishop d8, by the way, I can just take and take. Yeah, I think queen e7 is nice. Nice way to end it. But yeah, you can just see these pieces on the queen side, not really participating. Maybe... Yes. That is another game. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to play a different viewer now. And also I should probably look up how to in OBS only show one you destroyed me completely, yeah. Yeah, I mean some games were closer than others. So let's just say it like that. I mean, I'm guessing here you should be doing this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've actually not studied this line. I just kind of... Yeah, dc5 is just good for white. That's just the point. So you have to play this. And then I should go here, and now you should play knight c6. And then this is a long theoretical line. But let me search up something real quick, how to do something in OBS. Wait. I'm actually not even finding it. I'm 2200. Because of my study, I make a 22. I make a second account. Yeah, of course. I mean, you probably shouldn't leak all your openings also to the internet. But yeah, no, like it's not. Like I'm not that bad at chess in general, but these this Freestyle Friday is crazy. But yeah, do any of you actually know how to only share one window in OBS? Because I don't, and I'm trying to find it, but I don't know. Wait, draw a free window. It's so unclear. The internet is not giving me a good answer at all. Match window title must match. Wait, I think this might be it. Wait, so let's say I now click on this tab. Do you see this tab? Bro. Okay, I might have to fix this for next stream. Because I don't know how to do this thing. Anyways. Anj. Let us play. Not bullet, by the way. Let's go for some blitz. Let us go for some blitz. I should probably also change the title. Show one. This is maybe you just can't do it actually. Wait, maybe I should have just added like a browser capture or something. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'll see you later, bro. Wait, this might be... Is this it? Right, so I'd have to do this. Boom, boom. Ja, dan I have to remove this one. Ik zie de challenge. Hij is er wel. Well, je moet mij even challengen. Wait, and I have to fix this. I have to fix this, wait. So chest gone, bye bye. Then this, okay, wait. Slide. Wait, why is this now? Like, let's say I do this. Ah, okay, wait, I actually fucked up. I actually fucked up, wait. Oh, wait, that's also the wrong thing. Okay, I'll just add a window capture for now. It is what it is. Can't fix it. I'll fix it for the next one for sure. Okay, let us play. 3 minutes. Boom. It is there. Yes. Okay. Yes, I have challenged you. Because my audio is still not there. Properties, let's see. Is it because this is... Oh, that's why. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm having some technical issues. A couple. Okay. Bro, I think you might be using your wrong account. Like, just send your username in the chat, because the account that I sent you, that you sent me, has only one challenge. Like, you haven't challenged me at all. It's not. I'm not receiving anything, as far as I can see. No. Oh, here it is. Okay, finally. Let us play. If I lose this game, it's gonna cost me a bunch of rating, actually. Probably this overlay is a little bit ugly. No, that's too much. Yeah, maybe just keep a black bar. Why not? Okay. Let's go here. Yeah, now e6, I think I have e4. Bishop g7. Many options. I think I'll go for this move. Now c5, d5. Yeah, I have some space, of course. That is basically the only characteristic of this position. Maybe I should make it interesting, like this. Yeah, let's play like this. Play g4, queen d2, and then a long castle. I guess if he gets a knight to f4, it might be a little bit questionable. c6 is interesting. I'll just go queen d2. Keep developing. Probably bishop d7, b5, b4 is coming. Maybe actually I can just take on c5 and take on e5. If he does that. That actually makes it very unclear. He can take on e4. Okay, a4 actually just fixes his pawns on the wrong square. Like now if he goes b5, he can go knight a2. So let's just go g4. Actually, if I go g5, he does always have knight h5. So maybe it's just very ambitious. It's just maybe it's just too much, probably asking too much of my position. Yeah, he has good pressure, so maybe I'll go g5 and then I'll go reroute the knight. Maybe. Actually, yeah, it's just castle. Black's play is gonna revolve around this f6 move. Yeah, or not. Or he plays knight f4. I mean, I guess I can just take at this point. Maybe not. If I go h4, he has bishop g4, is a little bit annoying. So I guess I'll just go king b1 and play knight a2. Just keep it civil. Of course you shouldn't take this pawn opening up the rook, so I guess knight e2 will be a good move shortly. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna take this knight. It's not an issue. Now if I go here, he actually takes and goes b4, and then he wins. Actually, maybe it's just good for him now. If he gets queen a5, I'm basically losing. Okay, let's take. Let's play knight e2. Consolidate a bit. Of course, I don't want to allow his rook in, but yeah, this bishop is insane. But I do control the b4 square for now. Yeah, I don't know about queen b6. I mean, if I go knight d4, I mean, I'm attacking b3. Man, I'm not practicing chess. Yeah, okay, of course. Then it makes sense you don't play the best moves, of course. Of course. Chess is something I practice every single day. It's actually a very good move by him. Deflecting my pieces. Actually a beautiful motive. I'm just interested to see how he's gonna finish the job. That's the only thing. Can he actually send me packing? b4 allows queen takes b4. Maybe he just wants me to take and play like rook a6. Does we just want to double up? Maybe. It's not like I have any choice. I might as well take and just see how he's gonna finish the job. That's all. I might as well take and just see, just experience it. Yeah, I do believe he should probably take on b4. Maybe not. Maybe actually every move is winning. That could also be the case. If he takes on f2 and I play some knight d4, yeah, it should probably still be good for him. Yeah. I don't know what knight. I'll go with this knight. And then simply play queen d2 and push the pawn. So. Okay, wait, he actually gives me another one, but he wants to take... Yeah, that's fair. Okay, if I take on d6, then he can have all my pawns, but in the end my rook is hanging. It's also a little bit annoying. Does he actually just win a piece? I'm not sure. Like this, I have queen c3. If he takes, I of course just take back, so that's easy enough. Oh, I just want to... Please, man, I'm not making any excuses. I just want to say that I can play better. Yeah, no, that's fair, I guess. I mean, most of the time when you lose, you can, wait. You don't play your peak strength when you lose, obviously. Just like me right now. Just like me right now. Yeah, the only thing I can do is hope he messes up, basically. Yeah, I can't move any pieces, basically. Eventually one of my rooks is just gonna drop off. Yeah, bishop g3. Had no moves. So, he defeats me. Yes. That is fair enough. Now, ending on a loss is probably not a good practice. So, I'll just keep going one more. Yeah, I think last time I actually played something that was pretty interesting. Something with d6 and bishop d7, but if I go d6 now, he has c4, so I have to put this here. And then I can play bishop d7. And yeah, I don't know what I did last time. It was actually pretty interesting, but... Because if I go e6, I just get into some mainline business. Let's just play rook c8. Yeah, just setting up some rook takes c3 classics. Because 1800 is very good. Why is he so low rated? He is not actually 1800. This is an alt account. In real life, he is a 2200 player. Yeah. So, he's not cheating or anything. He's just actually good at the game. By the way, bishop takes f6 is probably a bad move though. Because, yeah, I mean, why take? It doesn't really serve any purpose. Okay, first of all, I cannot win this bishop, so... Yeah, I mean, I might just play e6. Actually, wait, if he would have played knight f5 here, then I can play e6, so maybe it makes sense. But now I can play e6. So, and I get my cube, and I have the bishop pair, so it's probably fine. Can I go live tomorrow? I can, but there's no chess.com event, I think. Now bishop h6. So yeah, no, I'm a bit lost on like what should I do in all that time, you know? Now bishop h6 should come. But yeah, and then he's gonna try to play some f4, f5. And then when I play e5, my squares are weak. But I am going to try to prevent him from doing that. Wait, actually, I did not see this move. Now he threatens to take. That's actually a problem. Because he's gonna castle. Maybe I'm just losing, actually. No. I just missed this move. Yapping too much, not paying enough attention. Here I should play a6 in this position, of course. Just play a6. And then I'm actually fine. But I am yapping too much. That's the problem. I don't know, is there any way to make this even remotely interesting? Or is it just time to resign? Okay, first I just put this rook on the open file, just in case he takes, because then I can take, of course. But yeah, g3. Very rough. Okay, his king is strange. This actually allows me some play, I think. I'm not sure. Wait, this he actually has f4, of course. Wait. Like, let's say this, I take everything, knight e5, king h1. Yeah, I think this is my best try. I think this is the best I got. Okay, so Tuesday. I mean, yeah, I guess, but yeah, I mean, I just wouldn't know what else to sort of make the main event of the stream, you know? That's the problem. I don't really know what else is sort of worth watching. Okay, yeah, I think he just actually, I think he messed up. No. Or not. No, actually, wait, no, he didn't. I am seeing things which aren't there, because he can take. But I have rook c6. Yes, check. Yes, he has check. I guess after takes I might have to go like king d8. Yeah, he can take on f7. It's actually a problem. Then this hanging. Yeah, I don't think there's literally anything. Absolutely trash. Actually, I'll just resign. Yeah, I should have just played ace. Wait, what? It said queen d6 is equal. I think I just resigned an equal position. Oh no. Oh my days. Yeah, I actually faced this one. If you know, if he goes a6, we actually transpose into one of my games, but okay. He plays it more actively, which is fair. But yeah, I know he got some sort of strange open Sicilian, but yeah, he should have just been taking with his bishop. I don't understand this move. Blocking in his pieces. Next is bishop g5, rook d1 and e5. Now if he goes here, rook d1. He wants knight c5 and f5. Decently interesting, actually. Actually, let's just go here. If he takes, I have bishop b6. And if I get the take, I just have a beautiful knight on d5. Maybe this is just an edge for me now. Maybe. Okay, wait, take is also good. Yeah, so let's take. And, yeah. Take. Knight takes e5 is good. If he... Yeah, I mean, I can take this one. I can take on e5 with my queen. Yeah, he gets active. He gets active. I think my position is just an illusion. It's actually pretty decent for black. No way to take any advantage of his pieces. Yeah, he can actually even take on d5. I guess I'll go like this. Wait, actually I have rook b1. Maybe it's I can keep some initiative going. So I can get in on b7. Or not. Still looking good though. Protected passed pawn is always something we want. Wait, so knight e4, queen d4. I can take and play c3. Yeah, should be good. Or with good, I mean it's not exactly good, but it's not bad. Actually, wait, maybe queen f3 is actually very smart. So now I get rook d1. So I was thinking of taking c3, bishop b5, take, playing rook c1, getting the open file, passed pawn, stuff like that. But maybe I should just go play like this, rook d1. Take this pawn, threaten knight d7. And also knight d3. Wait, I'm threatening 2 forks. So that means he has to move this piece. To g7 or h8. But he resigns. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, just d6 is easy enough. Queen c7 is winning. Okay. Now I have acquired my win finally. No, but I think it might be time to sign off for today. I will think of something to stream someday. But yeah, probably Tuesday I'm back for sure. Yeah, I think we should call it. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. You know. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one.